Hello and welcome back. This is the first list to 5-0 the Standard League with the introduction of LORWYN Eclipse, and it is a Tender Battlecry deck. Got 4 copies of the Teamer Battlecryer alongside 4 copies of Bloomtender. Turns out these two go really well together. Turn 2 Bloomtender into turn 3 Battlecryer means your Bloomtender now taps for 3 mana on turn 3 after already casting your 3-drop, which means you can do some pretty explosive stuff. Remember, the Battlecryer discounts all your cards by 1 for each creature you control with power 4 or greater, so you have one of these out there, so this is counted by 1. This means your 4 drops are all now 3 drops. And since you now have 3 mana out of nowhere off the Bloomtender, you can go turn 3 Battlecryer, tap your Bloomtender for 3, and then cast a 4-drop that has been discounted down to 3. Your 3 drops are down to 2, and your 2 drops are down to 1, so you could also potentially, cast a 3-drop discounted to 2, plus a 2-drop discounted to 1, or just 3 2-drops all discounted to 1. So that's going to be a nutty start. We're not going to have it every game. Maybe we'll have it 0 games, but it is definitely a really cool include. Sideboard's got some fun cards. I've never actually played this before. A Bolt Bend, 4 mana instant. This spell costs 3 left to cast. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, change the targets of target spell or ability with a single target. Never seen this done. I'm excited to give this a go. And we got some Graveyard Hate and 3 Sab Sunin, Luxa Embodied, the old indestructible frog goddess. So we're going to hop into some best of 3. I don't know if we're going to touch best of 1 for a while. I think best of 1 is going to be really bad for a while. I played a good amount last night just for fun. I haven't done that in a while. It's very rare that I play extra hours beyond this 1 hour for you guys. I played the 5-color Vivid Power Rangers deck. Mostly in the play queue, which is fun, but probably will get stomped in ranks queue. And then I actually played a Merfolk deck in the ranks queue for a while, which I thought was good. I had a good time with it, and I was beating up on people, so maybe we'll hop into best of 1 for that one. We're on the play. Mana looks good. Yeah, we'll keep this. Also note the Weaver counts as 2 colors, so that also pairs pretty well. You should expect to see... I think the Weaver and the Bloomtender will go into a lot of decks together. Just a little bit of synergy there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll do some unedited gameplay for y'all. Guess we'll just plot here. Just be mana efficient for now. One is on Demir. Demir what? Just make some mana here to start. Double spell plays a little bit around counter spells. Well, you can counter 1 but not both. Alright, they do go for the counter, so pretty happy to have not thrown away a Fulcrum Trailblazer. We'll sit on the Trailblazer here. This is one of those decks I don't really play that often. Like, you do need to figure out the pacing for it. When do you commit? When do you chill? So I won't be an expert at that, but it's going just fine so far. Creature with 4 or greater. Alright, let's see what we can hit off the Fulcrum. We open green is fine. I don't know. I don't think there's anything we need to cast here. Especially important. Alright, Fulcrum it is. Let's see what's on top. Until the end of your next turn. Kind of uninspiring. I think we're still sitting on the Trailblazer here. Let's take a map token as well. Maybe on the Weaver. Sure, we'll take the Riddler. Okay. And then we'll try to go Trailblazer for 0 and like double Riddler, draw a bunch of cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Okay. I'm gonna shock it in. I'm gonna assume we want that. Let's see what happens here. Try to cast the Trailblazer. Opponent doesn't have double blue, but they could try to no more lies at some point. We'll take some extra blue mana. Oh, you have to cast it for, I guess you cannot warp that in? extra cards. We got 5 mana left. Could try to get that hand size down. Doing okay on blue. In general, I want more green, I think. Pop this in. Try to play a little bit around sweepers. Nice little reload. Do we need to go any further than this? Probably map token. That seems like a good one. We'll keep that. Alright, whack the opponent for 4. I think that's enough for this turn. It goes to 16. We'll end here. One Riddler gets warped out. And we'll see if they can sweep or Ultima. Ultima would be quite the doozy. Riddler of their own, okay. Well, we just bounce that. We swing for a lot of damage, right? I think that's the easiest thing to do here. I don't know if we root around for lethal necessarily. Could also bounce the Fulcrum and like replay it or something, right? That could be good. Let's do that. That's kind of interesting. Again, more green seems fine. Alright, walk away with game 1. Parting Gust, get lost, no more lies. Riddler. So are they actually tempo? Are they control? We don't actually know. I mean, this is kind of weird. You'd think they're a control deck, right? With the Riddler in there? I just don't know if we need to prioritize here. Seems like we definitely want the counterspell. I think Sabsunin could be good. So I think I'm down to play that. Single target. There might not be any other targets to target if they don't have any creatures. Who wants to get cut? On the draw. I never know if you... Oh, let's cut some of these guys. I always like cutting these guys. I think you're supposed to cut some ramp here. For the long games? Keep all the threats? We'll see. I'm not a pro at this sideboard. I don't know if cutting the ramp is correct or not, but if you expect to play into sweepers and you go ramp, 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 and they go sweep, and you have nothing, you're pretty sad, and then you kind of want the extra threats. This is weird, but maybe keepable. It's definitely a slower hand. We'll try it. See what happens. Get that blue going. Great. We're pretty happy with the ramp here. No stick. Now there's stick. There's no counter, but there is some kind of interaction, I think. I mean, if there's no counter, we'll go for the Fulcrum reality. Now there's stick. Maybe they... I don't know. Can we cast this? Oh yeah, we can. Alright, let's do it. Great. Alright, exile target non-token creature. We get a 1/1. Star Cage. Take the early stuff. No problem. I think we learned we have to cast this. I don't think we can plot it anyway, but that's fine with me. Auto tapper left us blue, but we get the green anyway. Are we casting a Riddler or an Elf here? I guess because it's from exile, we have to Do this? Alright, that's fine. That could have been worse. This mana can only be spent to cast spells from exile. Opponent scoops on game 2, which is a little too bad. We haven't really done anything yet, but yeah, that's what it is. A little bit of unedited gameplay. We'll move on to match number 2. I will say the Sultai Reanimator deck also did 5-0 the Standard League event this morning, and it is a little bit different from the one I built. I still like the one I built for Best of 1. Like Best of 1 feels very goldfishy. I think you mostly just want to combo off and be super consistent. I think it makes sense to have more interaction in Best of 3, but they are running so 4 Formidable Speaker for Spider-Man, 2 Harvester of Misery, a little bit of interaction there. 1 Wistfulness, the green and blue evoke creature, which can kill artifacts or enchantments, which is more relevant. Best of 3, you know, they sideboard in Rest in Peace, whatever. Also 2 Deceits, you know, try to pick out their interactive cards, so it's a little more interactive. We're in the play here. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Interest tapped. Battle Cry, alright, well, there's the Wombo combo. Bloomtender Battle Crier. We'll have 3 mana. So we could go triple 2-drop. Riddler for 1, Weaver for 1. Alright, forget all that. Let's start again. Moose sound. Mardu Torch the Tower. What is this? Past us. We get the land. That's pretty nice. Weaver, Riddler. Draw some cards. I think that's okay with me. Alright, opponent lets us do it. Draw 2. Cast the Bloomtender pre-combat as well here, I guess. We'll see if they sweep. They could sweep. They could be like Mardu, oh, goodness gracious. I was gonna say like Mardu, Demonic Pact, Marvelous Offering. Like, who runs Torch the Tower, right? You need something to sack. So I kind of bet they have some big enchantments. We have 2 colors out currently. Ketchermos. That's not good. Oh, that's going to be nasty because they're going to sweep for sure, right? Deadly Cover-Up. So I think we'll want Frog Goddess for game 2. We also don't currently have double blue for the Riddler. It's a bit awkward. Well, now we could find double blue? Single blue? Do this for 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana after. If we Battle Cry, we'll have 3, 4, 5. But we won't have enough blue to cast the Riddler, right? I think we start here instead, maybe. Or if we go here first... I guess it's better, right? This is better. Take the discount and also the Bloomtender bump, and then we do this for 3. It's not so bad. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, interesting. Onslaught, not yet, probably. Play another one of these. It's also shrinking Ketchermos, which is interesting. Wow. I mean, they're pretty much for sure going to sweep, so I don't really actually extend any further beyond this. I think if they want to sweep here, we let them, and then we try to rebuild. I mean, you gotta run 4 deadly cover-ups with Ketchumos, right? So we'll see if they got it. And if not, then I think we go for the Onslaught. Maybe not. Okay. High Noon. More than 1 spell each turn. Alright. Well, we could bounce that. Can we just find lethal here? We have, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is X equals 4. So make 4 copies of the Riddler. Swing for 16. I think that's lethal, right? That's got to be lethal. Surely it's lethal. I don't think we shocked it. I think this is X equals 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. X equals 4. Oh, we have the Battle Crier too. So that's 2 more, I think. No, I think it's 5. I think that's right. Autopay? I think that's correct. Forgot the Battle Crier discount. 5 token copies. We get the scoop. I think we're going to want Indestructible. High Noon's also very annoying. Huh. High Noon, eh? They're probably going to bring in all the High Noons. Well, this could counter it, I guess. And could counter Ketchumos, maybe. Is that an enchantment? It's Creature God. Well, they got a good amount of enchantments in there. Maybe a Null actually comes in. And then, man, do we bring in Heritage Reclamation? High Noon does kind of F us pretty hard. So this might be worth it. I think these cards are all going to be worse against sweepers for the most part. The Weaver puts in so much work, though. Okay. 22 land. I cut all the ramp cards. You can tell me if that's wrong. But I think they're all going to die to daily cover-up. I guess we could have put in the counters about put in the cover-up. We probably should have done that too. Probably should have put in counters for a number of things. Two lander on the draw with Riddler and Island or Mountain. Comes in on red. We actually don't have blue. This is a hand that does literally nothing. This is a 1 lander with an elf and a Bloomtender. I'm gonna keep this one. Put back Meringue. Okay, a little bit suspect. Please don't kill my elf. Please. Does not kill the elf. This is huge. Stuck on land. We have 1 land. I'm gonna kill the Bloomtender though. Yeah, okay. Fire magic. I don't know. What was our first hand? Should we have kept the first hand? 3 lands and a 3-drop. Alright, Helix you. Whew! Little do nothing. Built some character. Ketchumos comes out. That'll build character too. Alright, we hit a land. Only helps us cast so much. I guess it's got to be plotted still. Could cast it, get a mana. Try to cast the Fulcrum, get some more lands. If they don't kill the elf, we actually have kind of a shot here. Alright, so this has got to be this. If we make blue, we cast the Battle Crier. Draw a card. We have 1 mana. If we happen to hit land, we can also Fulcrum. It's just greedy, right? That's just the biggest greed. I think we just cast the Fulcrum here instead. Try to hit more lands. No lands. Not for me. Asteri, exile, do the Ketchumos thing. Take all my Trailblazers. Fair enough. Also means I can exile Sabsunin. And Ketchumos is turned on the draw a card. Alright, so how do we win from here? Sabsunin is definitely not bad. But I guess I'll have a lot of exile, right? This land is nice. Comes in tapped, though. This would leave us with 2 mana open. Cast like the World Wagon, I guess. I would be happy with that. Hold it in there. We'll get some blue. I think we'll take second blue. Alright, we're down to 14. We've made our way back out of this hole a little bit. Ketchumos is also down to 5 because we played out the cards that we had exiled, which is kind of interesting. We could Sabsunin here. We already hit land for turn. If we do this first and crew, they might respond, which would be awkward, I guess. We shrink it from 2 down to 4. Only have 3 mana. I think getting Sabsunin down might be nice. Yeah, because we have to play these cards. I don't really want to put stuff in exile unless we guarantee we can play it. Let's jam down the Sabsunin. That seems fun. Exile 1 card. Hopefully they can't exile another one to instant speed and block. That'd be kind of sad. We're gonna try anyway. Okay, nice. Just tapped. Ketchumos down to 5. Failed backup Ketchumos. Pyroclasm. Cute. Alright, what does this mean? You have a counter. So we cannot attack or block. That's fine. Destroy artifact. Okay. Well, we probably want to start with Battle Crier, I think. Probably want to crew you, make everything super cheap. Probably happy to do this. Want to play out as much as we can here. Keep Ketchumos offline. Okay, and I guess we're riddling as well. Artifact, enchantment. I don't think I know if we need to kill Maze Mind Tomb per se. Okay, rather just riddle. Okay. Swing for 8. Keep nabbing those basics. It goes to 12. There's the deadly cover-up. Sabsunin is indestructible. Take the Riddler out of the hand and the deck. He's got an exile spell. Okay. I mean, we're not going to block. Maybe this will scare him off. I don't know. Alright. Well, we have 2 more subunits left. Good reality Fulcrum. He's got Menace, too, so it doesn't matter. He should attack here, unless he really wants to block on the way back. Alright, we run it back. Start here. Discount you. That is a great hit. We'll take it. Well, we could attack with both. Get in for 10, he goes up 4. We throw away a World Wagon. We won't even be able to attack next turn. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's worth it. Whoops, I should have played one more land before combat if we hadn't already. It's fine. Well, take the last basics. Yep, he does get to kill this guy. Goes to 1+4 off the lifelink. I guess we're killing the Maze Mind Tomb here. We could draw a card, but I think this is what we're doing. They get one last scry. Okay. Sabsunin holding in there. She won't be able to attack next turn, though. Oh, it's got another exile spell. Alright. Well, that makes Sabsunin a lot worse. I mean, she still survives the cover-up, but, we're also at 7. We're close to dead as well. Too bad. I would have liked to draw 2. Exercise my artifact. Plus also hits Sabsunin. There's the High Noon. Well, we definitely are missing the counterspell this game. We could also try to put back in all the copies. Try to win off the copy. Got Menace. We take 4, drop to 1. He could Lightning Helix us, but what are you going to do? It's fine. We should have blocked the Battle Cry to the Fortress. I think we've lost this game, though. Sack the High Noon, go face. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, that was more interesting. Let's go to game 3 here. Bolt Ben looks crazy good now. Detect Intrusion also looks good. Sabsunin is a little bit more lackluster because she's expensive and dies to everything anyway, except for the Sweeper. The bounce isn't bad on Ketchmos. Sabsunin isn't bad. Also bounce, yeah, I don't know if Sabsunin's going to be good enough here. We'll be on the play, so I like the ramp a little bit better too. We could definitely have some explosive start. How do we make space for everything is the question here. What's really critical? If they high noon on 2, that's really bad for us. This can kill it, though. I think I'd rather have Heritage Reclamation than a Null. There aren't that many... I don't know if we need the counterspell. That counterspell, per se. I think this is where I want to go with it. We gotta cut something, right? Okay, we'll see how the ramp does in the play. I mean, hopefully we can have an explosive start and get out ahead before the sweeper comes down. And even if we lose the ramp cards, we've got like an impressive battlefield. It's okay. Alright, I guess keep this. Single onslaught showing up. I'm not too unhappy about that. $22 land. They let us keep the elf last game. Torched immediately. Alright, we gotta top deck the land here then. We don't get it. Alright. That's interesting. Could take the onslaught. All these cards are good. Reads the bolt bend. Takes my ramp card and plays it. Oh, that sucks. No land for us. Great. Oof. Falling so far behind here. It's not a land. What most gets us back into the game? This is flexible, though. We'll get one draw off the Trailblaze. We get multiple draws with the Fulcrum. I think I might be in a Fulcrum here. We're probably not going to have enough mana. We'll get rid of Bolt Bend. Thank you. Wagon, take anything that can help ramp us. To 18 we go. It is a land though. Can plot. Alright. Doing something here. Opponent's still drawing plenty of cards, but we're at least in the game. We can begin the game here. Another land, not bad either. So 0 mana, then this, then Fulcrum, I guess, is the play. Try. I think it matters too much. Hopefully not. They should kill the Trailblazer in response here. Before we get the draw and discount. Which they do. Take all the battle cryers, alright. Another land. We'll start with Fulcrum. What are we most likely to get here? I guess green and blue. Okay, still in the game, down to 12. You're gonna sweep? You're gonna fire magic for 1? I guess I'll go no blocks. I mean, I think they're gonna sweep here. But it's not worth the risk, right? If there's a 1% chance they run something weird, it's actually still too high. But I think they're gonna sweep or something, I don't know. Sure. Now we see all the land, eh? Okay. Next tome. Keep drawing up. More land. Well, will it ever be possible to onslaught is the question. They would have to not have targeted removal. Seems very unlikely. That is also an issue. It's a huge issue. We're hitting so much land here. Only cast 1 spell per turn anyway. Now what do we do? And we have to just top deck a way to kill the High Noon, I guess. We can cast out the 4/2, but we need it. Might as well cast it for 5, I suppose. Unless you really want the prolonged draws. High Noon's gonna kill us quickly. Because the thing is, they can just sack it for 5. So even just a couple hits off the fortress is actually kind of game. Well, I feel like this game was over on turn 2. Just a little bit of stumble on land, take 3-4 turns off. But I think game 2 we could have sideboarded a bit better. I think we needed the counterspell for instants and sorceries. I don't know if we knew about inevitable defeat in game 1 or not. But even the redirect one could have been Bolt Bend could have been very good as a sideboard in game 2. But now they're 1 attack away from High Nooning us to death, so it's about wrapped up here. Yeah, there's nothing to be done, I don't think. If they literally had nothing, then I guess you would Trailblaze and then copy it and hope to swing for lethal in 1 turn. I think that would be our only out here. I think there's only 1 turn left in the game, and they know that as well, so... Alright, it is what it is. We'll do 1 more match here. Helix face, High Noon face, got it. Alright. Not fun to be mana screwed, not fun to lose, but it's okay. Alright, we'll do one last match here. This didn't hit land for 5 turns. God.
What an adventure.
Okay, one last one. I'm in a good mood, don't worry. I'm still having fun with it. I'm not mad at all. Sujoku. Probably not, right? You're not supposed to. It could work, but you're not supposed to. Oh, the one lander. On the draw, you can't keep this one either. A one lander again, but we have an elf. Also bad. I think it's this. This is awful, though. It's really bad. Alright, second land helps. We can get out of this, although we're potentially against one of the best decks here. It's just Simic or Roboroid. Shock, it's not. It's something else. Okay. Well, it feels like they want to counter something. I feel like we should just plot instead. So green, band control. Alright, can't be too dissatisfied with that comeback. Takes the turn to stock up. One mana fulcrum. We would want red open potentially. Yeah, we couldn't land here though. Alright, we'll do it this way. Whew, another one. Alright. Well, there's the red. We don't have red to actually make this happen. Oh, we do, because we can cast it off of the thing. Okay. That could probably be potentially be game. Alright, so we think they're Bant control with stock up and consult and stuff. So I think this is good against sweepers still, especially against no exile effects, hopefully. Probably still want Detect Intrusion. Artifact Enchantment. Okay. Oh, we can try this. I still don't know if you cut the few ramp cards we have against the control decks with sweepers. We're only on 22 land, though. We gotta get off the ground somehow. Alright, 2-lander. Looks good. We have the Bloomtender combo. Survivor. I did not expect that. Don't really know what that means. Survivor. Oh, it's Kona? Oh, it's Kona. I didn't realize that at all. Oh man. Yeah, maybe I should have known that. Hold on. Red. Green. Blue. Just Fulcrum here? They're not going to sweep yet, right? They're not going to sweep at all, actually. We need a way to kill Kona? I didn't think about that. I think we might just take the ramp then. I don't think they're going to sweep for green and red. Plot you. Plotting's 3, though. Alright, let's do it this way, I think. Alright, goodbye. That's okay. Shock. Dragonstorm, yeah, definitely banned Kona. I didn't think about that. Well, we need to close out the game fairly quickly now. Kona's in the graveyard, and they have extra in hand. No way to tap it yet. Sabsunin, eh? Okay. Could be good. I don't know if they'll run sweepers or not. Can we do this first? I think we can. This, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. I've actually put somewhere else. Okay. Well, we'll see if they have sweepers or not. I don't really know if they'll run sweepers. I don't think I've played against Bant Kona in Judgment except for Sabsunin. We definitely should put the counter on the Sabsunin. Could attack here. Alright, drawing a whole bunch of cards. Even number of counters. Let's go for that. Nope, not this time. Creatures coming tapped. Bastion. Alright, so now they can Kona here. We get to attack for 8. It's not going to be lethal. Instant sorcerer triggered ability. I guess we can counter the triggered ability. It's only until the end of this turn, though. So you want to draw into another one? I mean, it's very low likelihood, right? I don't think we're going to get much farther than that. Okay. I think we lose the text intrusion, right? It's just till end of turn. Let's see if it disappears. Yeah, fortunately. They might not be able to go infinite. They don't have that many cards. Here's Kona. Station. Cast something for free. Omniscience. 1 card left in hand. Detect intrusion. Okay. Even number of counters. Okay, hopefully this counters well enough. Instant, sorcery, or triggered ability. One card left in hand. That's it? Alright, feels like we got it then, maybe? So we actually want the flyer here. Yeah, okay. We'll just go for it. Okay. Kona it is. Alright, well that was interesting. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Obviously, Bloomtender into that 3-drop is a nasty start left unchecked. Yeah, this is a fun deck. I wish we had sideboarded better for game 2 of match 2, and then game 3 of match 2 sucked. Did not try anything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the unedited gameplay. If you liked the video, you can hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.